maybe Donald Trump isn't actually the stable genius he claims to be, as he certainly isn't the latter. Bill Gates, 62, relayed a story about how he's had 2 conversations with the president, and both times the topic of vaccines came up. MSNBC's All In with Chris Hayes uncovered the video of the Microsoft founder speaking to an audience at a Gates Foundation event. They laugh as he revealed that in both convos with the 71-year-old prez, he asked if HIV, the virus that causes AIDS, and HPV, which causes genital warts that can lead to cancer, were the same thing. Yes, according to Gates, the President of the United States of America does not know there is a difference between 2 entirely different yet well-known viruses. Gates said that he met with Trump after his election at Trump Tower in New York and then again in March of 2017. Both times he wanted to know if there was a difference between HPV and HIV, Gates said. So I was able to explain that those were rarely confused with each other. The audience laughed in exasperation because it is so incredibly believable that Trump is that clueless. The philanthropist also added that the president was interested in vaccines and had been taking the advice of outspoken anti-vaxxer Robert Kennedy Jr. In both of those 2 meetings, he asked me if vaccines weren't a bad thing, because he was considering a commission to look into the ill effects of vaccines, Gates said. And I said, no, that's a dead end. That would be a bad thing, don't do that. On the upside, Trump was wise enough to ask the actual genius that is Gates if he wanted to be one of his science advisors. The businessman said that he thought the role wouldn't have been a good use of his time. Yeah. If Trump doesn't know the difference between HPV and HIV, can you imagine how many other things the president would have needed to be schooled about? Gates also revealed how he and wife Melinda were creeped out by Trump seeming to be a little too attentive to their 22-year-old daughter Jennifer's looks. The then president-elect met the pretty brunette equestrian at a horse jumping competition in Florida that he sponsored. He said that Trump was being super nice to his daughter, and so when I first talked to him, it was actually kind of scary how much he knew about my daughter's appearance, Gates said, adding, Melinda didn't like that too much. We can see why.